So this is the Caudabe Paragon case for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. When I was searching for the best case for my iPhone, the name Caudabe kept coming up again and again. So I decided to test their entire iPhone 17 Pro lineup, starting with the Sheath, then the Synthesis, and now the Paragon. So far I've been really impressed with how much protection the Sheath and Synthesis cases have offered during my drop tests. But there's been one major issue. They show wear and tear very quickly. So in this video, I want to answer two questions. Can the Paragon protect the iPhone just as well as the other Caudabe cases? And does it hold up better during the drop tests? I'm putting the Caudabe Paragon through real-world testing using Apple's own case design guidelines as a reference. So let's start with the most important thing, basic protection. Caudabe says this case is drop tested to 4.6 meters or 15 feet. But like most brands, they don't really explain what that means. Is the phone completely fine after those drops, or just barely usable? So I ran my own tests. Before dropping anything, I did my usual marker and white paper tilt test, and this is where things got interesting. The Paragon case actually failed that test, meaning the front lip doesn't fully prevent screen contact during a flat fall. At that point, I was already a little concerned, but then I moved on to the actual drop test. So like all of my case test videos, we're going to do 30 drops onto manufactured hardwood floor from a height of about 5 to 6 feet. After that, we're going to do 10 drops from about waist height. And then after that, we're going to do an additional 10 drops from the side of my bed. That's about 2 feet. And then if this case is really good, we're going to do an additional 10 from one of my desks. So that was 10 drops. I just want to show you guys the phone real quick to see that it's working. You can see that the glass has no damage, even though it sounded like some of those drops were directly on the front of the screen and it sounded kind of scary, like it was landing on the glass itself. You see the camera in the back right here. Let's just quickly look at the outside of the case to see if there's any damage. So this one seems to be holding up better than the Sheath and the Synthesis case, but I'm not sure if that's just because of the color of the case. It's doing a better job of hiding some of the abrasions here, but you can still kind of see it. So here's the phone after 10 drops. So far it looks okay. We're gonna go up to 30. By the way, if you like seeing these real-world drop tests and want to support the channel, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Also, let me know down in the comments what case you'd like to see me review next. Alright, so that's 30 drops. Just want to show that the functionality is still there. Okay, let's take a closer look at the case. So there's definitely wear and tear that's starting to show up, but I think just because of the color of this case, it does a much better job of hiding the damage compared to the Sheath and the Synthesis case, but it's definitely there. So although it seems like it's protecting the phone, which is great, but if you drop these Caudabe cases, just expect to see damage on the case. And if you're somebody who likes to have a nice clean case all the time, then it's just this is just something that you should be aware of. Alright, so that is 50 drops total. Let's just show functionality first. Show the case. So the case wraps pretty tight around the phone. After 50 drops from different heights, it stayed secure. It didn't fall off the corners like on the Sheath case review, so that's good. Let's look at the phone itself. Alright, so we're going to do 10 more just for kicks. This is from a stand table. This is probably at least 3-4 feet high. Oh, gee. This case is doing a lot better than I thought, especially since it failed the marker screen tilt test. 60 drops total. So yeah, definitely some wear and tear on corners, but again, this color does a really good job of hiding the damage. Let's look at the phone. Screen's intact. You see the back is flawless. Corners appear to be just fine. Edges look good. So now that we know whether this case can actually protect the iPhone 17 Pro Max or not, let's take a closer look at the materials and overall finish of the case, because this is what you're going to notice every single day. Right away, the Paragon case feels more refined than I expected. It uses a polycarbonate backplate with softer, flexible edges around the sides. On the inside, there's a geometric groove pattern that Caudabe says helps with shock absorption, although I'm not entirely sure how much that contributes in real-world use. That said, after 60 drops, something is clearly working. One thing I do really like is the microfiber lining on the inside. It adds an extra layer of protection and makes the case feel a bit more premium. In terms of design, there are actually two versions of this case. One leaves the camera area open, and the other covers the camera plateau. The version I tested has the precise camera cover, which gives it a cleaner look and a bit more protection around the lenses. On the outside, there's a 1.7mm raised lip at the top and bottom that tapers down along the sides. This is actually a smart design because it gives you protection where you need it while keeping swipe gestures usable. It also makes the phone feel more comfortable in the hand. The grip is another highlight. The grooves along the lower 2/3 of the sides are different from what I normally see, but they work well. Fitment is also very precise. The case fits tightly around the phone and feels secure. One interesting detail is that there's a serial number printed inside the case along with a genuine product label, which makes me think there may be counterfeit versions out there. Now, the Paragon case comes with precision machined aluminum buttons, and they're swappable. The included buttons are color matched to the case, but you can buy other colors separately if you want to customize it. Personally, I don't swap buttons, but I can see how some people would enjoy that level of customization. In terms of feel, the buttons are excellent. They're solid, clicky, and consistent with a clean and responsive press every time. Looking at the ports, you get open cutouts for the charging port, speakers, and microphone. The charging port opening is large enough to fit all of my cables without any issues. When it comes to gestures, everything works as expected, but you will notice the raised lip during swipe gestures, especially from the bottom of the screen. It's not a deal breaker, but it is something you'll feel in day-to-day use. So in conclusion, after 60 drops from multiple everyday heights, the Caudabe Paragon did a really good job protecting my iPhone 17 Pro Max. Even though it failed the marker tilt test, real-world testing tells a different story. The phone stayed protected the entire time. The main downside is how quickly the case itself shows wear. The edges and corners took noticeable damage, even on hardwood floors, and this is something I've seen across all the Caudabe cases I've tested. So this really comes down to what you care about more. If you want a clean, minimal case that actually protects your phone, this is a solid option. But just know, it's going to show wear over time. Now, if you're looking for something that holds up better cosmetically, or something even more rugged, check out my review of the D-Brand tank case here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.